Good morning, everybody. Hey, welcome to Wednesday, June 22nd. I hope you're doing well. Yesterday was not a bad day on the marketplace. We'll see if we can follow through today when Scotty joins us here in just a few moments. Before we do, though, let's just remember that there's a lot of things in this world that you and I cannot control. However, there are things you can control when it comes to your portfolio, and that's how much risk you have. If you don't know what that risk number is, you need to give us a call. Let's walk through our core retirement design to help you design the retirement you always dreamed of. To do that, all you have to do is give us a call at 863-382-0037. Schedule your core retirement design. With that, we've got Scotty coming up next.
The Highlands, Wet FM, 8:37 now. The weekend will be along before you know it. That's the band, of course. Yeah, the weekend will be here pretty soon, too. But let's head to downtown Sebring. Statler Financial Services. Phillip's on the line. Good morning, Phillip.
Hey, Scotty, how you doing this morning?
Hey, man, I'm good. I couldn't be better. How are you?
I'm doing all right, man. Doing good, good. Yesterday was a nice day on Wall Street.
Yep.
Coming off of that 3-day weekend for the markets, we ended up with the S&P 500 up to almost 2.5%, closed at 3764. The Dow was up a little over 2%, closed at 30,530. NASDAQ was probably the best of them all, up 2.5%, closed at $11,069. So it was a great day. The question is, can we follow through today? And hate to say it, Scotty, but it doesn't look like that's going to be the case as we look at the futures, at least right now. There were a couple bright spots, though, when it comes to some of the commodities. Before I go there, though, I do want to remind us that we did have one report that came out yesterday after you and I got off the radio. The existing home sales came out, and for the month of May, and they were off by about 3.5% from what was expected. And then you compare that to a year ago, same time frame, they're down 8.5% or so from where they were this time last year. So we are seeing a slowdown when it comes to real estate. Maybe not so much in our general area, but across the United States, we are seeing a slowdown when it comes to that. Now, we do have, I think it's Thursday or Friday, we have new home sales coming out. So that's going to give us another number to kind of plug in there to see if that still seems to be the trend going forward. And then tomorrow, of course, we got unemployment numbers. So, but I did want to mention one thing when we look at the futures here in just a minute. Oil prices are heading down, and I think maybe one reason is that Biden came out and is asking Congress to suspend the gas tax for gas and diesel for about 3 months, which would drop the price when it comes to those items, because taxes are a big part of the price we pay when it comes to our gas. So I think that's given us a little bit of a bump in the pressure on the oil prices anyway. And we'll talk about that more in just a little bit.
All right.
We did have a couple companies report. I'm like we keep talking about, we are at the very tail end of earnings seasons, but we have a couple guys that have reported. Probably one of the household names is Winnebago, a recreational vehicle maker. They saw a jump today. They beat on both their top and bottom lines quite a bit, actually. The Winnebago was expected to earn about not quite $3 a share and earned $4.13. So that was a big jump there. And then they've been able to bump their pricing and to increase their profit margins, that Winnebago. So that's some good things for them.
That's interesting, because I would think, recreational vehicles, if people are really concerned about the near and long-term future of the economy, that would be one segment that would take a hit, right? So that's kind of encouraging that they're doing well, I would think.
It is. They are still doing well, because you're right. Gas prices going up, the recession on the horizon, at least the talks of it, and then inflation on top of that, prices going up. You would think that would be putting pressure on the likes of Thor and Winnebago and those guys that make the RVs, but so far, those folks have been able to keep things going in the right direction. Now, the question will be
Right.
for how long. I mean, Winnebago's
Right.
getting a nice bump today, up almost 2.5% this morning. So, but still trending down towards their lower stock price at $46.85. The other one we have is another household name that came out, and that's Lazy Boy. Lazy Boy had a pretty good quarter. They posted better earnings and better profits and revenue than expected. They continue to focus on their backlog and kind of shorten up their lead time to get the stuff back out to folks. And so Lazy Boy was trading up today 8.5%, Scotty. A nice little bump this morning.
Yeah. Okay, good.
So that's what it looks like when it comes to the earnings front anyway. Let's talk a little bit now about where we're heading this morning on the futures front, because we don't have really any other economic news coming out. But I was talking a little while ago about that I'm going to do this in reverse order than what we usually do it. But crude oil is such a big number right now, and it's dropped so much. Yesterday when you and I talked, it was up around $108, $109 a barrel. And that was quite a bit less than what it was last week on Friday, when it was up in the 120s almost, 118, 122, somewhere in that ballpark. So we've seen a significant reduction in crude oil prices over the last 5 days or so. And so we're seeing it trade right now down 5.6%. Right now it's trading at a little over $103 a barrel. So not bad. We should see gas prices starting to really drop as we get closer and closer to that $100 a barrel. So that's some good news when it comes to looking ahead and looking at the future, Scotty. But the other future is not looking quite so good today. We've got the Dow down almost 1.5%. The S&P 500 is down 1.7%. The NASDAQ 100 down 1.8%. So again, it looks like we're giving back pretty much everything plus some that we made yesterday. And, is this going to be how the rest of the week looks? We don't know until we walk through it. But it is trending down. Gold and silver is trading down about 1%. Gold is up about 1/3%. So overall, it's going to be a rough start to the day as we get this thing kicked off halfway through the week this week, Scotty.
All right, Phillip. Well, hopefully things go in the right direction as we get through the day. What else do you have for us, my friend?
Hey, that's really about it as we head towards the end here of this second quarter earnings season. But hey, folks, the risk is one thing that you can control in your portfolio. To schedule your core retirement design, give us a call at 863-382-0037, where we can help you design the retirement you always dreamed of. And then join us this weekend for the Statler Financial Radio Show, 6 a.m. and noon on Saturday, 10 a.m. Sunday morning on Highlands News Talk 730, 95.3 FM.
All right. Always a pleasure. Thanks so much, Phillip. We'll do it all again tomorrow. Have a good day.
All right, buddy. You too.
All right. We appreciate it. There's Statler. Phillip Statler, I should say. Great guy. Statler Financial Services in Sebring.
Hey, folks, I hope your week's going well. Again, I hope you'll join us again tomorrow morning, same time, same place. Until then, have a great day. Bye now.